Hello everyone, Luna is speaking. So today is the August is 4. So I wanna talking about is this area. It was a very interesting place there because of the here is the Jackson Heights. But why here? That place is the Jackson Heights is the particularly is the India, Pakistan, in the Bangladesh. Is there a lot of the people is there? It actually is the 72 and then 74 around is that area. The 30, 36, 37, and then that area is there are a lot of is the restaurant, Indian restaurant, Bangladesh, Pakistan restaurant, and then is there a lot of the restaurant there. After that, I'm going to the is the Astoria right now, but actually is that the area name is the Astoria Heights. And then one customer is the order to the is Jackson Heights is a Starbucks, and they go to the I'm going to the is Astoria. It was very far, almost is a 2.6 mile, is very far, right? So but I don't care, just the customer's order, right? And then usually is that place is very in the interesting place is the Roosevelt Avenue is very main street, something like that. And then when you go to the is the upstairs is go to the East Astoria area, and then the Northern Boulevard, that is very in the important the road. And after that I'm going to the is go through to the is Roosevelt Avenue, and then go to the is Northern Boulevard, and then I'm going to the is just Astoria Boulevard, and then cross to the is the Astoria. Usually is the Jackson Heights area, and then Elmhurst is very close there. That's why so is the Astoria is the restaurant is go to the is the Jackson Heights in the Elmhurst. So a lot of the people order there because of the Jackson Heights and the Astoria. That Jackson Heights and the Elmhurst, that place is not too famous of the restaurant. They don't have it. They don't have too much that is famous of the restaurant. That's why so is a lot of the people order to the is Astoria because of the Astoria. It is a very popular, and then is very famous of the restaurant is there. That's why so is a lot of people is order to the is the from the Astoria to the is the Jackson Heights or is Elmhurst. But normally is they have the is some restaurant is Jackson Heights and the Elmhurst, just not too much. It's not too much, but is the franchise is a McDonald's, Burger King, some places there. Yeah. But almost is usually this area, that area is like there are a lot of is kids. The school is there. That's why so is a young the mom and the daddy is not they don't like the is the fast food. There is the Popeyes, the KFC. This is fast food, right? So almost people doesn't like it. Not me. I like everything. Okay. So right now I'm going to the East Astoria is area. So usually that area is very is the it is not popular there. Some people doesn't know that this road is I'm just go to the is a fast way. I'm just close to the is the Astoria Boulevard. Almost people doesn't know that is that area. So I'm sometimes when I go to the is from Jackson Heights and go to the Astoria, I always using to that area there. That's why so I'm going to the is 80th Street, something like that, and then turn left, and then is just you can see the is the Astoria Boulevard, right? Astoria Boulevard is close to only one bridge. It seems like a bridge there, right? Just over to the bridge, you can see there is the Astoria Heights. Its name is Astoria Heights. But when you see the is a Google map, and then some you can see the only just the East Elmhurst, something like that. Just is Astoria, but it is not important that. And then when you go to the is that area, you gotta see that is a very important is a place there. It's the prison is there. Rikers Island, right? Rikers Island is if you wanna go to this Rikers Island, you can see only you gotta take the only one bus, 100 Q100. Sometimes I gotta make some mistake there. I didn't know that at the time is I take the 100 take the bus, and then usually when you go to the Rikers Island in the bus, that police, some people checked everything, the bus, the dog is inside, a dog is inside, and you can see everything. One passenger is check body, they check body, is a backpack check, everything check. After that you can go inside to the Rikers Island. But for me, I was just a mistake. I'm just take the mistake is go to the Rikers Island. After that, I'm just said I'm sorry about it. It was my mistake. I'm just go to the back. I'm just go to back there. I'm sorry about it. And then I take the come back to the bus, and then I go to the in the Queens again. So usually is the Astoria is a hate that place. Is there are a lot of is a factory. That's why is I don't know exactly what kind of the factory that usual, but they don't, that area doesn't have the deli store. It not too much. Just is a few of the store is there, and then they don't have the main street. I mean, they don't have too much the store is there. It's very too far to the a restaurant, the store, deli store, something eating. Is not inconvenient is the place there. That's why is a rent play. The house is a rent is very cheap, because of the that area is the only bus is go there. But when you go to this area, you take the bus. It's very long time. You gotta waiting for that. You waiting for the very long time. No choice. Yeah, right. That's why that area is not too expensive. Is placed there, but actually, in the New York City, that New York City is everything is expensive, right? But that area is not too expensive. Why? It's very close to Rikers Island. That's why it's not too expensive. You can see that right now is Rikers Island is in the entries, right? So the bus is you see is that there's only one bus, 100. That's it. Only one bus. And then you see there is Rikers Island is the entrance, right? There is only one way, and then you go inside is a very 1 mile and 2 mile, and then just you can go outside. You can go only one bus, the only one way, just cross the only one way. Inside and outside is only one way, only two way is there. The drive is very interesting place there. And then you see that, right? There are a lot of the truck that is a big size truck, right? There is a container, is everything is from the port. That means there are a lot of factories there, right? So it's factories there. That's why I think it's a customer is ordered to the office. And then there is I told you this area is not too much. Is the deli store, is the the supermarket, not too much. This is only if you want to eat something, you can order to the delivery. Only using to the Google, not Google, UberEATS, is the gopro, is the DoorDash. No choice, because of this area is not too much. Just is the pizza. Only Astoria is a factory pizza. Only one thing. And then if you go to the Ditmas Boulevard, it's very too far. When you need is take the car. Car is just 10 minutes, 5 minutes is the train driver is okay. But when you gotta walk, oh my god, 30 minutes. 30 minutes go to the Ditmas Boulevard, right? It's very far. So it is very complicated situation there. That's why I don't want to recommend to this area to living. I don't think so. It is not easy. So, and then right now I'm going to the another second order. So I'm going to the Long Island City again. You see, Jackson Astoria Heights is very is in the end of the is Astoria, and then the and another end of the is the area is the Long Island City right now. You know, like I think this customer is very. I really don't like this customer because of the it's very far. How much is so far? 3 point is 3 mile. 3.3 mile. I'm going to the is just 3.3 mile. When I go there and then just go straight, I'm trying to very fast. I'm trying to going fast, but almost 20 minutes over to the when I go there. But you know, like a TV is a $2, so you know, so I really don't like it. But just the customer is order, so what should I do? You know, it is not my problem there. Anyway, I'm just take the order and then I go, right? So what should I do? So right now I'm going to the east. Right now I'm just leaving. I'm just go to the east. You know, like the Astoria. It's only one way because of the. I don't want to make it is complicated. Just the left, right. When I see the only is a map, only just make the one street. Make the one street and then left one street, right one street. I don't want to make it is you know, like up and down, right, left. I really don't like it. Just only when I see that is just this way, just a little bit far, but it doesn't matter. Just go straight. That's why so is you know, like just the delivery tip. This is very important. It's just my way. Actually I trust the is Google Map is a direction, but I don't like it. It's just is my style there. Yeah. I'm just leaving to the you see there is the video right now. I'm just go to the go through to the is Ditmas Boulevard. Ditmas Boulevard is Main Street, and then this area is after Ditmas Boulevard. Everything is the living house. Is just the living house. But this area just a little bit expensive. But if you have the car, it's very good place. And if we don't have a car, you know, like the bus and then it's very close to the subway station. There is N train, and the W train is the last stop is right there. That's why so is very convenient, not too convenient, but around is the subway station is like 10 minutes just to walk, but it is okay. It's good because of the, you know, like after is close is very close to the subway station. Is there a lot of is a franchise restaurant, and is the franchise is the store, is everything is there. So it is not convenient when you gotta eat something to that. So right now I'm going to is the Astoria Boulevard, is the this bridge, this one, and then I'm going to is the Astoria is now is the usually Astoria is the two main street is there. The Broadway is Broadway, and then is the third avenue and the Broadway. Two way is a very main street. Is a two way is Main Street. Is a Third Avenue. Actually there are a lot of the good restaurants there. In the very popular is a good restaurant is there. That's why so is there are a lot of the the delivery guy is stay waiting for the stay right here always. Daytime, nighttime, lunchtime, dinner time, it doesn't matter. Always is a delivery guy is you know, like almost 20 and 30 people stay there. So you know, that's why so it is not important there. Yeah, it is not important. So right now I'm going to the almost 31st, or I don't know that. Let me check about that. Yeah. Oh yeah, right. So almost is 28 now, 28th Avenue, and then make the 30th Avenue. Yeah. So right now is I'm going to the Long Island City right now, because of the Astoria and the Long Island City is not too far, just in the 1 and 2 mile. But however, when I go start is the Astoria Heights is different story. Astoria Heights and the Long Island City is very far. more than two mile and almost 2.5 and a mile. But just regular is the Astoria and the Long Island City. It's just a 1.5 or 1.8, something like that. It is not too far. But however, when you go to the inside to the east, the Long Island City, that is different story there. That is different story. So I'm just past the is the 3rd Avenue, and then right now is the 31st. 31st is very good place too. It's a living place. So I'm just recommend is a living to the east right here, Astoria. Yeah, it's very good place. But however, nowadays is I'm when I stay to the east, the Long Island, Long Island City or the Astoria. Its situation is not good because of the there are a lot of the people is the does the order to the is the delivery, like they save the money. That's why so delivery guy is a big problem there. Nowadays I don't have enough to the money right now, like just to make the is I think it's a start either this week. It's a start either this week there because of the is only the Thursday is $98. Is today is almost $100. This is not enough. It's very complicated. So and then you gotta see that right there is the Broadway. Broadway is you see there is there are a lot of the car is the waiting for the something. The Broadway is very good place there. There a lot of the is a restaurant is there. Is the 31st Street, and there is a 40 in the Stanway Street is very long in the area is and then restaurant is good. So I'm just sometimes I'm waiting for the is the Broadway. Third Avenue is too much the competition is the delivery guy. That's why so I don't like it. But the third Broadway. But nowadays Broadway is a lot of the people waiting for the is the delivery guy. Yeah, but no choice. Only two place is there are a lot of the is the is a restaurant. It's a main street in the restaurant is there. That's why so is Astoria is right now is only for that area. So when you gotta see that right now, so you can see there is Applebee and there is the Uno. It's a like franchise is a restaurant there. After then is Uno and then the Applebee. Then so you gonna see there is the like the theater is the legal theater. Actually, I really like this place there. Sometimes is nowadays is the movie ticket is very expensive, right? But this area, I gotta just I have the membership to the is this legal is the theater. So Monday is sometimes is the mystery movie. The Monday that is just the $5. Like a Thursday you gotta see the movie is $7. It's only membership is available. So I'm just usually using this area there. But right now is that area is the over to move to the is that area. You gotta see is a Northern Boulevard right now, right? Usually that area Northern Boulevard is not too popular. Usually this area is there are a lot of the car seller is trade is the car is there. And then for me, I have the bad experience and the bad memory to this area is the Northern Boulevard. Also, I'm just patch to the I'm going to the 39th Street is a bridge. Also go through to the like Long Island City right now. And then I'm going to the right now is his name is the Long Island City right now. Yeah, this area is a Long Island City. So yeah, usually there are a lot of the times is go to the this area and then I go to the Astoria Boulevard. But usually that play almost close to the one area is the post chicken the place there. This area is very interesting because of it was started 3 years ago. It was make they have the is ghost chicken. At that time is they don't have the enough is the restaurant, but right now is a lot of the restaurant is like all different style. There is a traditional is American style, and then there is a Korean style, Japanese style. Ramen is there, right? Japanese food, Chinese food, and in the Mexico, there are a lot of the is the food. Ghost food is the center. It seems like the food center is there. That's why, so I like it. I really like it. And then I'm going to the is a Queens Boulevard right now. Actually, is the 39th Street. That is the end of the like the Queens Boulevard. This is not too the popular right now. Usually is the 30, 40, and then something like that. 40 and the 42. The end of the 42. This is good. It was good, but the 39 is almost it is not too popular. It is not too popular in that area, but it's okay because of the is very close to is a McDonald's is there. It's a like a 38th Street isn't they have the McDonald's is a Popeyes is there, and then Sonic is a franchise restaurant. That's why is there are a lot of the is a delivery guy is waiting for the is like a McDonald's. Always is the waiting for the is the McDonald's in front of there. There is the McDonald's is 24 hours is working. That's why so it's very popular there. Yeah. And then actually I don't like the it's fast food. I'm sorry about it, but sometimes I have to eat. Yeah, I like it. So almost I'm going to is the like a second customer is there. So I think is today is enough to the talking. So tomorrow and then maybe next time I'm talking to the is a more story and then more area is talking to you. So thank you so much for watching my video. Okay, thank you. See you next time. Bye.